Depression is often confused as an extreme sense of sadness, but it's not. It can include sadness, but what it really is a melting pot of emotions. Including sadness, it also entails anger, rage, confusion, and numbness. Depression is not a disease. It's not a mindset. It's a feeling. People really feel this onset of multiple emotions that they don't know how to control unless they get help. How are you connected to depression?
I'm connected to depression because my mother was diagnosed a few years ago.
I've had depression since I was born.
I'm connected to depression because I myself was diagnosed with depression about 15 years ago.
How do you feel depression affects daily life?
I think it makes you less motivated to do things.
If you're not medicated, everything is kind of gray. It's never really black and white, but it's not colored either. If you're medicated, it's better.
Just not feeling adequate. You just feel down that you can't do anything right.
How do you think people with depression feel on a daily basis?
Possibly unmotivated. Certain things aren't important enough to just deal with.
It changes from day to day, but I would say probably low.
Do you believe all depressed people feel the same way?
I'm sure certain people are better at coping with it than others are.
No, I don't think that everyone experiences the same thing.
I'm not sure because I know depression affects everybody a different way. I would say probably no. It's not everybody deals with it the same way.
Picture this. Every day you get up and you see your reflection, you see one of these images. Every time you see your reflection, you see one of these images in your place. Because that is how you feel. These pictures are drawings that people with depression and mental illness have illustrated. These are physical representations of what depressed and mentally ill people feel. After seeing these images, would you say that it is an accurate representation of depression?
I mean, honestly, there's only one picture that I really identify with. The other three, I don't, but that's not to say that that's not what depression looks like to them and that's what they identify with.
I would say yes, it is to some extent. It depends on the amount of depression you have, whether you take medication, whether you let it go on, or you seek help.
Again, everybody's different. I can relate to at least one of these pictures. So I guess, yeah, it's accurate just, depending on who the person is and if they got help or didn't get treatment or just starting out, yeah.
And that picture you identify with, you would use that to represent a certain feeling at any time?
I would.
I think the one where your head is in the clouds, you're not seeing any color, you're just seeing a gray mass in front of you.
I would. It would be the bottom right where it looks in his head he's in a jail cell.
If you have depression, reach out. Ask for help. It is not something that can be resolved alone. Take control. Take care of yourself.